I'm going to show you the difference between each chicken and their temperament. Now this is a Colombian Wyandotte, and she's been sitting for quite a while. I put some duck eggs underneath her, but she had other chickens coming in, laying under her and everything, and they finally broke them. And I think the duck eggs were getting pretty close to hatching. You know, I mean, they were probably 3 weeks. It takes 28 days for ducks. So anyway, she's still wanting to brood and all, but she doesn't have the same temperament as that Cochin, the black Cochin. This one here, she likes to pick me. Get this where you can see her. Yeah, you watch. See, she likes to pick me, but I don't let that bother me. And I pick her up and I throw her out. Get. And she's got 2 eggs under her. So, one's a guinea egg. Actually, both of those are guinea eggs. Yes, I need to clean my chicken pen. And then these here are all chicken eggs. I have a hard time doing one-handed with the camera. But anyway, there's the chicken eggs, and those 2 are guinea eggs. And look at her. She's all puffed up. I think she's tough. I'm tougher than she is. I'm older than her. Come on, wind. Work with me here, door. But I also have another hen. Yeah, this one. If you listen real close, well, that's the same hen. But I do have another one out here that's wanting to go broody. I think it's that furthest one over there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But she was making clucking noises the other day, like she was wanting to sit too. So I don't know why I have these hens are wanting to go broody, but they are. So I keep kicking her out every day. I need to put her in a separate dog kennel out here with her friends underneath that building, because this building is shaded. I can put her underneath there and in the dog kennel, and she can see her friends with food and water, and eventually get her over this being broody. But I'm pretty sure it's that one right over there that's walking towards the black Cochins that's wanting to go broody as well. But you can see the difference in their temperament. I mean, the Cochins, I can go in there while they're sitting and not peck me at once, just kind of growl at me a little bit, and that's about it. But that Colombian Wyandotte will. Now, why these guys are going broody so early, because they're just barely a year old. Actually, I don't even think they're a year old yet. Well, they could be. They're probably at least 11 months old, because I got them last fall, I believe. It wasn't fall. I got them, I think, May, June. So yeah, they're a good year. They're a good year old. And why they're going broody right now, I don't know. But this is what they're doing. I'd rather them not go broody and just, lay. But hoping that she'll eventually decide that she doesn't want to be sitting in the hot building. He's scratching and picking up stuff right now. The guineas have been out here really busting the ground up quite a bit. They've been out here scratching all this ground up. You can see how it's all scratched up. And the guineas have been doing that. But their time in here is about done. I am going to be putting wire at the top of that fence there. And then these guys, those guineas, are going to be kicked out and be out where they're supposed to be, out in the brush, eating the ticks and keeping the snakes and what have you away. So that's what we're going to be doing with them. Now the roll of wire I got is only 25 feet, so it's only going to do part of this. So I'll have to pick up another roll to finish it. But I don't want them in here anymore. I want them to stay out. The rooster, him, has been acting, he's not sick or anything, but his comb is kind of a light reddish orange color. Now I looked it up and it could be sunburn, and I'm thinking it's probably stress from the guineas because they do pick on him. I don't know why he lets them pick on him. The black Cochin doesn't let them pick on him, but this one here does. Of course, he's younger than the black Cochin. The black Cochin's probably 2-3 years old maybe. So he's a lot older and wiser. So she's going to get herself a good drink of water, get in the dirt, and what have you. So, yeah. Now, you can see she's still all ruffled up. And she'll run around and she'll peck at this and peck at that. Now, one of the Colombian Wyandottes, I think 2 of them, are hanging out with the black Cochin. Now, I don't know why they're doing that, unless they think that it's a little more secure with him, because the Brahma rooster he kind of sticks to himself. But this fall, I have to order some new roosters. They told me to call around October and start ordering roosters in October so that they would have them. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to get a couple of new black Cochin roosters as well, and a couple more black hens. I had 4. I had 4 black Cochin roosters. A couple of them were pretty young. I put them out in a pen where the pigs are at, and the pigs weren't in that pen at the time. And something came in, and there was no way they could get under or through, but the only way they could go is over the fence. So I don't know if a coyote jumped over the fence, because they took all 4 roosters. So it had to be more than just one coyote. And I found feathers here and there where he might have dropped one. But then again, it might have been, golden eagle or a bald eagle, because we have them running around here too. And you can see how big those black Cochin roosters are. And he's almost, actually I think he's bigger than the Brahma, or is just as big as the Brahma. So they're pretty big. So, it's pretty hard for, a hawk. We have red-tailed hawks and we have falcons. So it'd be little much trouble for them to pick one of these guys up and, take them out. But because I'm thinking it might have been coyotes jumped, it's a little over 5-foot fence, and they could have jumped over it and, took those roosters. And I have George there, and he pretty much keeps things out of his pen. He needs some new clothes. His clothes are getting pretty tattered. I'd probably look tattered too if I was out here 24/7. But yeah. I thought maybe you'd be, I know I had one person tell me that, and it was actually my son, Otter, told me that his chickens would peck the crap out of him, peck him to death if he tried to reach underneath him like I did with the Cochin. But the Cochins are a little more milder, And the Colombian Wyandottes, I think, are not. They look a lot like the Brahmas, but they don't have the feathers on their feet. So that's where the difference is with the Colombian Wyandottes. There's a raven. Coming over here. He's not afraid of me whatsoever. I go out to the duck pen in the morning. I go out in the duck pen in the morning, and he's right in the middle of the duck pen, and he just stands there and watches me. So he's not afraid of me or anything. I think he's looking for eggs. And I'm not sure if he's been, I guess there's two of them. So I guess two of them. So I don't know if they've been coming inside the chicken pen and getting eggs, you know, or not. Because they are little egg thieves. So, you can see these guys are making a lot of noise with them around. I don't mind the ravens because they do chase the red-tailed hawks away, so I don't mind them. And I will let them have the duck eggs, but they can leave my chicken eggs alone. So, anyway, please subscribe, push the like or not like button, make a comment, push the notification bell so you're notified every time we update a video, and we'll catch you on the flip side.